Hey, what up though? So I'm experimenting with trying to find the greeting I should use because everybody kind of has their own thing. So what up though is a Detroit thing, so I'll go with that for now. Um, so I know it has been a super long time since I posted. Life was life and y'all. I don't know what to tell you. Like life was life and obviously with all the 2020 stuff. And then life like in a good way. And I need to make a video about that in response to that the first video I made, which got a lot of hits so far. I was kind of shocked. Um, but things have changed since then in a good way. And who knew? I mean, it was just like anyway, yeah, one day I'm working on that. But I just wanted to do a short one to get back in the swing of things. And I obviously I don't speak for every adoptee. Um, But I did want to talk about gratitude and being grateful. It's a common talking point by adoption enthusiasts, um, especially in comment sections. Like I'm on a lot of Facebook groups of adoptees, and some that are just for adoptees, and some that are open to everybody. So it's just like this conversation. And I've heard it in my life. When a friend thought I was complaining too much or throwing a pity party, well, you should just be grateful. You should just be grateful that you were adopted. You didn't end up in an orphanage. It was very dismissive, and it can be. Um, that's what I really don't like about the comment. It's just like dismissing your feelings. Um, but I do get I get the sentiment. I get the overall notion that no one's life is perfect and you got to be grateful for what you got. And I've done a lot of work on myself. Like Iana says, I've done the work. I did my work, right? So I've gotten to a point where I am grateful for the things in my life, even though I haven't gotten everything I wanted, right? Or, some things have gone awry, but I am overall grateful for the things that I have in my life. Um, Before adoptees, what I really want to just leave with people is that you can be grateful for the family that you ended up getting or being adopted into, yet also feel grief for the family you never got to know. And that is that swirls around like within my cells every day. And yes, I've gotten to a point where I feel more gratitude than grief, but it's still like it'll sneak up on me where it's like, oh, I didn't get to have sisters when I was growing up, or I wonder what it would have been like. I wonder what their Thanksgivings were like. It can just creep in. And that's what I think a lot of non-adopted people don't understand. And perhaps maybe adoptive parents don't really get that. So hopefully these types of videos can help you. Certainly for other adoptees, you're not alone. Um, I've been there. I've been through it. So, but I'm thankful I'm on the other side. I do feel like I've healed up a lot of that primal wound, and it took a long time. But hopefully, if these videos that I can start putting make it take less time for you, that's my hope. Um, so that's all I really wanted to say. Just a quick nugget of a little wisdom. So basically, yes, get to a place where you feel the gratitude for what you did get, but it's still understandable if you feel grief for the family you didn't get to know, for the parents, the siblings, the memories you didn't get to make. Um, Within the adoption triad, right? The birth parent, adoptive parent, and adoptee, let's say. I feel like the adoptees have the quietest voices. Um, because it's that sentiment, oh, you should just be the grateful one, you know. You should just always be grateful. And that can be, it can feel like a prison sometimes, but it's like I have all these other feelings that need to be addressed, right? And until I move through all those layers, then I can get to the gratitude. Saying that type of statement to us, to other adoptees, when we're hurting, because if we're complaining or, you know, lamenting or feeling down about it, it's because we're hurt. We're hurting. And we just need that to be acknowledged. And so if you have an adoptee in your life and you hear things like that, try not to be dismissive, um, because it's okay. It's quite understandable that we feel grief. Um, Ignoring it, pushing it aside, dismissing it, that hasn't worked. We've tried that. That doesn't work. Um, it just, you're not going to heal from that type of standpoint. Um, but it is possible to get to a place where you feel both gratitude and you do have a history of feeling grief about it. And maybe sometimes it sneaks in and it takes over for a few hours or a day, you know, maybe on certain days. Um, so that's, I just wanted to impart that and to get that out into the atmosphere. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just my pair of pennies, just a little nugget of wisdom I think I've come across in my 4+ decades. So, so if you would kindly click all the buttons, whichever side they're on. I don't know which way this video is going to end up, but like and subscribe, and I'm going to be putting some more on here, and I want us to, you know, start the conversations and share it with people who you think it can help. And like I said, my pair of pennies, and I'll see y'all later. Ciao.